Hello, good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Card with myself, Julie Sutcliffe. Now, hope you can all hear me. I'm streaming live to Facebook, my Facebook page, and to YouTube this morning. So I will look for your comments to see if people are saying they can hear me okay. But I just want to say thank you to all my new followers on Facebook. I got quite a few new followers yesterday and the day before. It's been very exciting. As you know, I've been doing the little videos on Instagram. They're called Reels. On Facebook, they're actually called Reels as well. You can do them on YouTube, but I've only done a couple. But one of my Facebook reels yesterday got a lot of views and it's brought in quite a few new people, which is fabulous. So if any of my new followers are watching, hi, I'm Julie and I teach paper crafts and everything that I share, I also sell. I have a catalogue and an online store. So yeah, welcome. If you are new, if you are following my Facebook page now because you've seen one of my card making reels. If you're interested in what it's all about, then drop me a comment, please, in the video. If you're watching on replay, then pop in replay and leave me a comment. And that would be lovely. Thank you. If you're on YouTube, please do me a thumbs up. That's very much appreciated. Oh, thank you, Wendy. This is the lemon one. I really like it. As well. I've got two now. I would actually quite like a peachy colour one, coral, but I don't think she has those. But I'm thinking of just trying to find one myself and having her put the logo on because I do just love them. They're super comfy. And of course, it's a little bit of branding. I just wear these hoodies really now. So let's see who is on. So Wendy's on. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Val. Hi, Anne. Hi, Linda. Oh, I'll cheer you up. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Anne. Hi, Margaret. Hope you're all right. Hi, Melly in Italy. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Jen. Oh, I've got a few. No, I'm not cold, Barb, but I love hoodies. I'm in my house, and it's not a particularly overly warm house, I have to say. I'm at the back of the house in my craft room, and the sun comes in the front where the kitchen is and our bedroom. So, gosh, Maria, you're still recovering. I actually bounced back quick this time, but last time I had it, took me about 3 weeks, I'm afraid. So sorry to hear you're still recovering. I'm not cold though, Barb, but I love my hoodies. I wouldn't wear it if I was outside. I'd probably be sweating cobs if I was outside. But anyway, so I've got my coffee and I'm ready to do some crafts with you. There's a few things to go through. So I've done my welcomes. If you are new, or have you got your coffee, Val? Brilliant. If you are new, then hello, welcome. Please leave me a comment. Val, did I put you two coffees in because you can't have a biscuit? I didn't put your biscuit in, did I? Anyway, right. I'm going to switch the camera around. Okie doke. Hopefully you can see my desk now. So today it's coffee and card round 22. This is a 22nd lot of coffee and cards I do. And for anybody who's new and watching, every Tuesday morning at 10:30, I do a thing called Coffee and Card on YouTube, which is actually on Facebook as well now. And my customers, some of them sign up and get a 5 or 6 week course of cards with products included, all the card kits cut out for them, and we craft together for about half an hour every Tuesday morning. Oh, hey June. Hey, June's one of my new followers. So you've all got to tell June how fabulous the crafting is. June, I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you've left a comment and you've not been shy. That's lovely. So, yeah, I do this every Tuesday morning so you can have a little bit of chit chat and I tell you what's coming up in the world of Stampin' Up because I sell the products for Stampin' Up. So today, just a reminder, it's free shipping for anyone ordering online over £60. It's free shipping. And also I've got my offer. If you spend £45 with me, I'm just going to send you a free ink pad. So it's a bit of a win-win there. That's just a little advert for that. Booking does close on Friday for my online stamper stack, where you can make 12 different cards, and you're going to get these gorgeous papers included, some of the lovely pearls, and we'll do 12 cards on YouTube. These are a few of the designs and they're gorgeous. More information on that is on my events booking site, which I've just put on the bottom of the screen for anyone to see. So, oh, Barb, that's when there's an echo. It's when I'm doing it the other way, because it for some reason my voice comes through my phone. I need to put headphones in or something. So please give June some love. June, you probably won't be able to see many comments, just to let you know. I'll put June's. Just to let you know, June, a lot of my ladies watch on YouTube, and a lot of the comments are on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube, my channel is The Paper Haven. It's the same. But yeah, you can watch over on there. I don't have a lot of people watching on Facebook, so you may not see a lot of comments on Facebook, but people are giving you lots of love, June. So Val has said welcome to June, and Barb said, hi June, relax and enjoy watching our wonderful Julie. Oh, that's cute. Thanks for the love, Barbara. Right, so it's week 1 of Coffee and Card. Hope you've all got your lovely kits that I sent you, and I'm going to go through the pack. So in the pack, you've got 6 sheets of our gorgeous Hues of Happiness papers. Gorgeous colours, and I've got them here to show you. That's one side, and then of course they're all different on the other side. I will be honest, it's this side with all the florals and all the flowers that we are going to be using the most. Hi Rebecca. So we got that included, and then you got the stamp set. I must say we are mainly using the stamp set this time for the greetings, or we often call those sentiments. So we are using one of the flowers, but yeah, mostly for the greetings. And then we got the dies. Now the dies do cut out some of the papers. They actually match and line up with some of the papers, and you can cut them out with your machine. I'm not going to do that. I like to use my scissors and chat along, but you can do that when you're crafting. Now, you might want to craft along with me at the same time, but I understand and appreciate sometimes I might go a little bit fast. So a lot of my lovelies like to watch me first and then craft after. So, and watch me on repeat. Oh, bless you, Wendy, popping over to Facebook to welcome. That's gorgeous. Right, so let me move these papers out of the way so you can see what we're going to make today. And this is the card we're going to make today. I don't know what the name is for this. I'm going to call it a peekaboo card because there's a little bit of paper peeking through. And I'm going to show you what you've got in your packs. So you should have a card base, and this is the colours Pool Party. So June, all our colours have lovely names. Pool Party. And then you have a piece of gorgeous grape, which is a colour I'm not using very much. And then you have this piece of basic white, which looks wrong. It looks like it's not big enough, but trust me, it's going to be fine. And then in here, and they are there, I'm sure they are, you should have right in the bottom of your bag some gorgeous little sparkles. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jen. Thank you. Lovely colours, isn't it? I'm pleased with it. Did see one very similar to this on Pinterest, which it's funny because this is a 6-week course. I charged a little bit more for this one because the dies were included, and I always feel bad for that. So instead of doing a 5-week course, I did it as a 6-week course and did an extra card, so an extra week. And I designed 5 of them before we went away and got married. Which, if you didn't know, I've just come back from New York. Well, I'm saying just come back. We got married it was a month ago yesterday, actually, in New York, which is our favourite place in Central Park. And when I got back, I realised I'd designed 5 cards because I was on automatic, you know, for 5. I always do 5 weeks. Anyway, this was the 6th one that I did. So this was a little extra one. Okay, so what we're going to do first, I'll put that up there just for reference so you can see it. Or maybe I'll put it in that top corner there. Okay, so we're going to take this piece of white, and you do need a trimmer, and we're going to pop it in the trimmer, but we're going to put it on a bit of an angle. Now, what you need to do is, I'll just show you, you're not going to cut it right to the point, yeah? Can you see? We're not going to cut it from point to point. You're going to come down about, it depends if you're a centimetre girl or an inches. It's about 3/4 of an inch, or I'd say 1.5 centimetres. So if you look at my trimmer, I've got it on an angle, and I've got a gap there like that. I've got a little I've got about 3/4 of an inch there, and I've got the same at the bottom. But don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, because it doesn't have to be exact, you know. It's a handmade card. So we're just going to cut down, and then we end up with 2 pieces like that. Yeah. Now we do still need the trimmer, but what I'm going to show you is one piece is going to go up there, you see, and one piece is going to come down here like that. We should have a little bit of purple showing at the sides, and then we're going to put our paper behind it and peeking out. So the piece that I am using is the one right at the back. This forever will remind me of Bridgerton. I don't know if people watch Bridgerton, but this reminds me of all the flowers on Bridgerton. But I was watching, I had a bit of a binge, that's the word, binge watch of Bridgerton season 2. I've not watched it all. And I was prepping kits with this paper. So every time I see this paper, all I can hear is the Bridgerton music. Oh, hi, Anne. I'm sorry to see you back in hospital. So anyway, right, let me just see if I've got my ruler. Okay, so the purple card is 13.8 by 9.5 for anybody who's crafting along. And the white card is 13.3, and I think it was by 6.5. That's just from a memory. Yes, it was. Okay, so depending on if you're very, very frugal, okay, your paper does need to be 13.3 centimetres wide, but you don't need to cover the whole back. You know, you just need to make sure that area. So you can actually probably get away with it being, let me just have a look, about 8 centimetres. So I'm going to cut it to 13.3 by 8. And I'll see how much waste I have, and then I might be able to tell you a smaller measurement. But you've got to be careful because of the angle. So that's going to get stuck on there, you see, like that. That will go on there. Yeah, it's only about 1 centimetre About, yeah, you probably could have gotten away with it being 7 centimetres. And then that will stick on there like that, you see. And that's how we get that little peekaboo. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Wow, I've got a lot of viewers on today. If you're on YouTube, I'd love it if you could do me a thumbs up on YouTube. It does just help my channel, so I'm told. So just stick that on. So you've got the small gap at the edge that's equal at each side, and then the same at the top and the bottom. That's going to go on there like that. When I made this, I actually covered the whole, I actually did it because I didn't want it to be wonky, but I think it should be fine. But that's going to then go on there like that. Whoops. Like that. And then that goes there. I probably should have stamped this before I stuck it down, but hey ho. And that's going to go there like that. So we have our nice little peekaboo. Yeah, and there's the original card. So I'm going to do a little bit of cutting now, and I'll show you which sheet I've used for the cutting. And it's this one here. And I have chosen to use this flower, okay, and this one here, smaller one, and then this one here with a little stalk. So you'll see which they are when I cut them out. And we also need a couple of leaves as well. Now, if you might be thinking, oh, there's a lot of waste on these papers, there's a lot of flowers that you only get half a flower on the edge of the paper. Well, please take a look at one of my Instagram reels, and I think I've done it on a Facebook reel as well, where I show you a card with these papers and I show you how to use them around the edges. In fact, I've probably got that card close to hand, so I will share it shortly. Okay, so I'm using, oh, you're on YouTube, brilliant, June. You can see all the comments then if you've got the live chat up. So I'm using this one and this leaf. I'm using this large pool party one and this leaf, and then I'm using that one. So I'm just going to cut them out, and when I cut them out, as I say, the ladies who've ordered the kit, you have the dies, so you can cut these out with your dies, but I like to do the fussy cutting on here, which is what we call cutting with scissors, and I like to do chit chat while I'm doing it, you see. And I'm leaving, when you use the dies, it will leave a little white space around the edge, and I leave a little bit of a white space around. Now I nearly threw that away and then remembered it's got my leaf on. So that's 2 cut out already. Don't forget your drink, Julie. Is it nice, Val? Oh, that's good. Well, you've got another one for next week. I got them from... I go and get all my little biscuits and coffee sachets from B&M. And I buy them in boxes of, like, sometimes they come in boxes of 12, or I think those ones came in box of 16. They're just nice to include as a little... Well, I've always done it since I started doing the online classes, since the lockdowns. So I shall carry on doing it. Yeah, so they're from B&M. Yes, you've got to cut into it, Wendy. Be strong and cut the paper. Life's too short. Cut the paper. I once read a lovely... I don't know if you can see those because of my background. There we go. Once read a lovely... You know, we always have this thing about saving things for best. And, you know, and I just think life's too short now to save stuff for best. So I once read a piece that someone had written about sort of that, you know, not saving stuff for best. Because I love a candle, but before anyone says anything, I am very safe. I always make sure they're away from anything, and you know, and I'm always make sure that they're out and everything like that. I have one of those like lockable sort of candle lighters, you know, you switch it off, and don't have matches and stuff. But I do like a candle, but they can be quite pricey depending on where you get them. But Home Bargains do some good ones. But she said it was all about don't save the best candle. So the article was called light the best candle, and it was just all about not saving stuff always for best. So anyway, that's with you talking about breaking into your papers. So what I'm doing now is I just like to position the things up before I glue them down. I like to pop them in just without any glue on and make sure, see if I like where they are and where everything is. Okay. And I'm sort of happy with that, but we need to do a little bit of stamping. For anyone who's new, we don't need any special shoes for our stamping. We're going to use a stamp set, and I'm going to use Sending Many Thanks for All You Do. You don't have to. We've got some lovely ones in here. We've got a congratulations. In fact, I think I'm going to do this as a congratulations card because Craig's cousin is getting married tomorrow in Marbella. So, and I'm going to send him a card in the post. So I think I'll make this as a congratulations card. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that instead, Julie, because then it's usable. I can use it, can't I, and send it off. And send it off to them, and they'll have it when they come back. Now is best. Yeah. Exactly, Christy. There's always lovely new papers coming. Exactly, Catherine. It works for lots of designs. That's why I try and do, that's what I try and do with cards, with our papers. I try and do ones that work with all designs. So I've got my stamp on my block here. Congratulations. Now I might just have to move my papers a little bit to, that's all right. And I'm going to take my ink pad. So this is our ink pad. This is one of our standard size ink pads. I'm going to open that up and tap the stamp onto the ink. Now I'm tapping, I'm not pressing or rolling it on, I'm just doing little taps, and I'm going to have a practice on my paper bag, pressing it down and back up. They're not the best for stamping on these paper bags, but at least, yeah, that's all right. So we'll move this over. There we have our congratulations. Now, just check your hands for ink because it gets everywhere. And I now have learnt the hard way, and I have a little bit, I always have a little bit of Carex, other brands available, on my desk. You've cut it, well done, Wendy. So I can just see, make sure there's no ink on there. Right, so let's bring these flowers back in. We've still got room for them. Look, so that's going to go there like that with the little leaf poking out there. Then we'll put the fresh freesia colour one there, and then that little grape one can tuck behind there, and we'll have another little leaf coming out there like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove that top one and glue it down. So I've popped a little bit of glue on, and I'm just going to tuck that in there like that. And then I'm going to take these. So I take one out at a time, because if you take them all off, then you've forgotten where they were. Yeah? So I just take them off one at a time, and then I pop them back on. Now the freesia one is the one that's right at the top, so I will leave that for last. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is this. And I'm going to pop that in there. Oops. Move the big blue one. And that's going to go over there like that. Yeah. Nice little design. Okay. Then we need to bring in our card base, and that's going to sit. And I've purposely left a little bit of a bigger border here. I like a nice border of colour. So I'm now going to pop some glue on the back. So I go all around the edge, about 1/2 centimetre in, and then I do a squiggle in the middle like that. And that's going to pop down here. And what I love about our glue is it gives you a few seconds of wiggle room to move it about before, you know, to make sure you're happy with where it is. So that's on there like that. Okay, it's quite a flat card, this. I've purposely not put any foam pads on, so this won't have to go as a large letter. It can go as a standard, but we are putting the gems on. No, they're not too deep, these, so it should be fine. And what I'm going to do now is I've got 3 different size ones, so I'm going to do a couple of them here and one here. So I like to get them off with the end of my scissors. Wendy knows I use my scissors for loads of stuff. So they've already got the sticky on. So I'll do the large one and the smallest one here. Like that. And then I'll do the medium one on its own up here. And I always do things like gems in 3s or 5s, because a bit like floristry, apparently you have to do things in odd numbers. So there are the 2 cards. So we've got 2 different greetings on them. But I hope you agree that's a nice, lovely card this morning. What time are we on? And it's just nearly 11 o'clock. So it's very well timed. There we go. Let me bring it up a little bit more so you can see it in a bit more detail closer to the screen. There we go. It's today's card. So next week, oh, thank you, Val. Thanks, love. So you can get using those scraps up, my love. So next week's card let me give you a sneaker peeker, is this one. Now, this is the one where I said, well, there's only one way we're going to stamp with the flower. So this is the one next week's, okay? So I've gone for a bit of a black and white theme with a coloured flower. Now, if you're partaking with us, you will need some kind of colouring medium, so stamping blends or something to colour the flower in, because I've stamped the flower and the leaves and coloured them in. But alternatively, if you don't have anything to colour in with, we can do the same card, but instead of stamping these, we can use the papers. Yeah, we can use the papers. So that's next week's card. All right, that's next week's. So what else do I need to tell you? So just a reminder, it's free shipping today. And my Stamper Stack online that I shared with you at the beginning, that closes for bookings on Friday. I've also got my offer. If you spend £45 with me this month, you get a free ink pad of your choice. So there's lots going on, and I appreciate that. This is why I like to remind people when I do my little sessions. So thanks. Thanks, June. I hope you enjoyed that and found it a little bit relaxing. Thank you, Grace. Are you new to... I would love to know, are you new to my page? Because I don't recognise your name and you're watching on Facebook. So that's giving me a clue. So if anybody does want any information about anything I've shared, shown, talked about, wants a catalogue, wants to know a little bit more about Stampin' Up and what I do, then please just send me a message on Facebook. You can message my business page and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 14 years now, and I still love it. So I'll be back on YouTube on Thursday night. For those people who are new, every Thursday, myself and my husband, we do an event at 7:30 for an hour. It's free on YouTube. My husband is a pianist. He's a lovely pianist, and he plays piano for an hour, and I do crafting, and I share new products and things. And oh, you're in New Zealand, thank you so much. So yeah, so please do tune in, literally, pardon the pun, please do tune in and watch our paper crafts and piano on Thursday night over on YouTube. We've been doing that for just over 2 years now, and we have lots of lovelies join us every week. So I will pop back on myself. There we go. You might hear a little echo again, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. You have a lovely chill Thursdays, don't we, Wendy? Thank you for watching this morning. Thank you to my new viewers and welcome. I hope you'll join us again. And if anybody's got any questions, then just send me a little message. Have a lovely rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you online on Thursday night. Thanks. Bye.